Hello and welcome to Therapy Book Thursday. Today we are going to read Blue Bison Needs a Haircut, written by Scott Rothman and illustrated by Oswald. This one just looks like a super fun book, and we are going to go ahead and get started. Blue Bison Needs a Haircut. Blue Bison liked getting haircuts because Blue Bison liked to look nice and neat for his family and playground associates. But one day, Blue Bison couldn't get a haircut because his barber shop was closed. Everything was closed. The ice cream shop, the supermarket, even that weird store that sold boogie boards for baby bison, the bouncy house place. Why was everything closed, you ask? Some reason, Blue Bison didn't believe it. Everything can't be closed, he said. Surely everything will open back up tomorrow and I can get a haircut then. But Blue Bison was wrong. Everything was still closed the next day and the days after that. This made Blue Bison mad. Everything has the word closed on it. So he rammed his head into a nearby rock. Thud! Hey! Blue Bison's dad, Brown Bison, yelled, "That's my ram rock!" Blue Bison's mom, Burgundy Bison, told them enough with all the ramming. "Enough with all the ramming," she said. "But I really need to get a haircut." "No, you want to get a haircut. You don't need to." "I can cut your hair," said Blue Bison's little sister, Bubblegum Bison. But Blue Bison wasn't listening anymore because Blue Bison got an idea. Blue Bison went to his barber's home and offered him a deal. Knock, knock. "If you give me a haircut super quick, I will give you these tasty and herbaceous grasses commonly found in prairies, which we bison like to eat." "Bison?" said the confused barber. "I thought you were a buffalo." I get that a lot, as we are both large, horned, ox-like creatures, but buffalo don't have these huge humps on their shoulders or such giant heads. They also have larger horns, though ours are much sharper. Slam! But the barber wasn't listening anymore. This made Blue Bison sad. And when Bison gets sad, they wallow like so. Blue Bison's family and playground associates tried to cheer him up. "I think you look great, honey." "Yeah, buddy, your hair is fine." "I know we are only associated with each other through our time in the playground, but we too enjoy the long length of your hair." "I can cut your hair," said Bubblegum Bison, who rolled out a lawnmower she found. Blue Bison laughed at the idea of his little sister cutting his hair with a lawnmower because it was so utterly ridiculous. And just by laughing, Blue Bison felt a little bit better. Blue Bison felt so good that he went out and played tag for hours with his little sister. And then hide and go seek, then dolly smash, before they both conked out for the night. When Blue Bison woke the next day, he realized he didn't care what his hair looked like. There were more important things than having nice and neat looking hair. Then Blue Bison looked in the mirror. Ah! Who did this? You look like your haircut, Blue Bison? Mom and Dad looked at Blue Bison and waited for him to ram his head into something very hard. No, I don't like it, Blue Bison bellowed. I love it! The end. So, what did you think of the book? I like the part in there where one of the characters, and now I don't remember which one it was, said, you don't need a haircut, but you want a haircut. How many of you have ever felt like that? That there was something you really, really wanted, but you didn't really need it, even though you told everybody you needed it. Maybe it's a snack, maybe it's a toy, maybe it's a special shirt or some shoes or some makeup. You know, maybe you think you need it, but what you really do, what it really is that you just really, really want it. And I have some of that too. There are things that I really, really want, but I don't really, really need. And that is what Blue Bison learned here. And then he thought he wanted a nice, like, comb over, slicked back haircut. And what did he find out? Well, he found out that his sister gave him a mohawk and trimmed off all the hair, and he loved it. So sometimes we can really enjoy some of the unexpected things that happen in our lives. I hope you enjoyed Blue Bison Needs a Haircut today with me, and I will see you again next week for Therapy Book Thursday. And don't forget, all the books that I read here on Therapy Book Thursday are on my Amazon list that I have going. You can find that at the link here with this video, and you can find all the other books that I've read for Therapy Book Thursday and give those a look, and feel free to recommend any new ones. You can also find these at your local library or any other places books may be sold. Have a wonderful rest of your day.